Sahieh Eal-Bukhari 381 narrated Maymuna, Allah's Messenger, used to pray on Qumrah. Sahieh Eal-Bukhari 382 narrated Salama, Aisha the wife of the Prophet, said, I used to sleep in front of Allah's Messenger, and my legs were opposite his Qibla, and in prostration he pushed my legs and I withdrew them, and when he stood, I stretched them. Aisha added, in those days the houses were without lights. Sahieh Eal-Bukhari 383 narrated Aisha, Allah Apostle prayed while I was lying like a dead body on his family bed between him and his Qibla. Sahieh Eal-Bukhari 384 narrated Urwa, the Prophet, prayed while Aisha was lying between him and his Qibla on the bed on which they used to sleep. Sahieh Eal-Bukhari 385 narrated Anas bin Malik, we used to pray with the Prophet, and some of us used to place the ends of their clothes at the place of prostration because of scorching heat. Sahieh Eal-Bukhari 386 narrated Abu Maslama, Sa'id bin Yazid al-Asdi, I asked Anas bin Malik whether the Prophet had ever prayed with his shoes on. He replied yes. Sahieh Eal-Bukhari 387 narrated Ibrahim, Hammam bin al-Harith said, I saw Jarir bin Abdullah urinating. Then he performed ablution and passed his wet hands over his cuffs, socks made from thick fabric or leather, stood up and prayed. He was asked about it. He replied that he had seen the Prophet doing the same. They approved of this narration as Jarir was one of those who embraced Islam very late. Sahieh Eal-Bukhari 388 narrated Al-Mu'ir bin Shuba, I helped the Prophet in performing ablution and he passed his wet hands over his cuffs and prayed. Sahieh Eal-Bukhari 389 narrated Hudayfa that he saw a person bowing and prostrating imperfectly. When he finished his salat, Hudayfa told him that he had not offered salat. The sub-narrator added, I think that Hudayfa also said, were you to die you would die on a sunnah, legal way other than that of Muhammad. Sahieh Eal-Bukhari 390 narrated Abdullah bin Malik, Ibn Buwaina, when the Prophet prayed, he used to separate his arms from his body so widely that the whiteness of his armpits was visible.